Hello everybody, it's Creative Craft and I'm Kathy. Today I'm going to do acrylic pouring. I've been looking on many videos and tutorials, and there is one special person that I enjoy very much watching, and it's Anne-Marie Ritterhoff. Hopefully I said that right, Ritterhoff. And I will also post her YouTube channel so you can see what I'm talking about. Acrylic pouring is basically turning paint into not total water substance, but so you can actually pour it onto the canvas. You don't need brushes. I mean, you can use brushes if you want. You can use anything you want to make designs or whatever or want. This is my first time doing this, but I saw how awesome it was. The first thing you need is the colors that you need. You can use glue, or you can use Floetrol. I have Floetrol and I also have glue, white glue, and water. And then I also have a little tube of silicone for a treadmill. You can use any kind of oil substance silicone. You can use alcohol also. I will put the recipe below. And this is how actually you do it. I put a canvas on top of some cups, a small one, because my first one, I want to make a big one, but I want to do this one first. What you do is you mix the paint and cup, then you put a small amount of Floetrol or glue in it, not too much, and then you add water. Like here, you see this, how this is right now? That's too thick, so I just keep adding some distilled water. Go put little by little, because you put too much, you're going to have to add some more other stuff to it. So you just mix very well. You need to mix it well. You can prepare it in time, cover it with plastic and put it aside, and then the bubbles will succeed. But you can also use one of those little cook glow torches, or I have a heating gun. You can get the bubbles out from. I'll show you that too. See, it's still not, you see, it's still not quite the way it should be. So you just add a little bit more water. Try not to overwater it. I think I'm making way too much paint, but that's okay. A little bit more water. That should be fine. White is always so hard to mix up to make it thinner. Well, it's a little better. Yeah, see? Oh, it flows. That's much better. That's how it should be. Here I have blue paint. See how much is in there? Not much. I have to show you again. It's not really much. It's about that much. Very small amount. And you add just maybe, I put like a tablespoon of Floetrol in it. And mix. Mix it well. This then you add a little bit of water, like I said, probably a tablespoon of that too, and mix. Yeah, that's good. I think that should be all right. See, see how easy it can move? That's perfect. So, same goes for this. Probably a tablespoon. Don't really need much about this for that amount. So I need some water. So I think I put too much water in this one, but we'll see. If we did, I could just add more paint to it. Like I said, you gotta mix it until it's all totally mixed in. If you don't have it totally mixed in, it's not gonna, especially with the water, it's not gonna look good. Yeah, that's good. That's okay. Tablespoon. See, like you see here, that's not much paint. Then you put a tablespoon, around a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of Floetrol. Here in Germany, a lot of things are very hard to get. Floetrol is very expensive. I paid about almost 15 euros just for this small bottle. So glue is probably my best option. So that's good. Okay, that's good. Maybe still a little too thick. You don't want to have it too watery because then won't flow through the canvas the way you want it. If it's too watery, it'll just seep. You don't want that. Okay, that's good. All right. How's my... Right now I'm going to put a little bit of white first. See how well it pours? I got a little paint on it before, so that's not good. See all the bubbles? They will get taken care of from the heat gun. Just want to get some white paint all over the canvas. I've got popsicle sticks, but they didn't come in yet. So I'm using old plastic forks for now to mix everything. Let's do this for now. This is my first time, so I'm just gonna... I want to mix some more white paint because we need that. So I think that's good. First mix the Floetrol in good. Then you mix water in. Don't rush it. Make sure you mix it well, just like I told you. So, I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let me get another cup. If I can find one. What do they do with all my cups? Looks like I could use this. This just is good. So I'm going to use this. So in the oil, I'll put maybe 2 or 3 drops in the colors I want. Okay, cut this, it was never used. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The white I didn't put any in. So, first white. Just a little bit. That's a little too thick, I think. Well, maybe I'll mix it with the rest. So when you have the oil in it, you put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You go back and forth like this, and that should be fine. Now, just a little bit. You don't want to put it all in there once. I think I have still my paint is a little bit too thick. Oh well. Work with what I got. Yeah, it's too thick. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Too late now. I'm always afraid that I'm going to make it too thin. But I guess that's not how it actually is. Yeah, see how it pours? It's not pouring lightly. It's a little difficult. I got some paint on that. So what I'm going to do now, try to tip this real quick. I really think the paints were still too thick. Shit. Oh wow. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, I should have put gloves on. It's less messy. I like the colors on it so far. Let's spread it. We'll see if we can spread it. My first time. Let's hope it comes out good. It's moving good. Not as fast as I would like it. You know what? I'm going to have to add a little bit more Floetrol to each, and then maybe a teaspoon each. Before I put the next part on. So now I added more Floetrol and some more water. Probably now way too watery. There it is. I'm going to have to add more paint to that one. Like I said, you have to, if you've never done this before, play around. I think this is way too watery. Yeah, that's way too watery. Yeah, that one too. Oh boy. Oh shit, got water on it. Oh well, it's my first time. Who cares? Don't care. Just make sure you get enough. Add some more paint to it. I know because I put the other stuff in it already. The silicone shouldn't really do that. Oh, I guess I'm running out of that color. Okay, this one's good. Makes it good, like I said. This one seems to be good too now. Okay, this one's also better. So, now the white still needs more white paint. It's very difficult to actually see someone on YouTube and post exactly what the recipes are. I mean, I haven't looked at all Anne's videos. I'm sure she had put it on there in one of her oldest ones, maybe. But I decided on my first try on this, I'm going to just post anyway. Yeah, that's better. See how easy that moves now? What's this? See, it's not clumping. That's much better. I mean, have some clumps in it, but I think that's enough paint. But we'll see. You can just pour it. So what you do is need a little bit more. I think it's still a little bit. I have to go over this slightly. If you're going to go through a spatula, she did that one in one episode too. I'm not going to complain. Like I said, you can't rush it. Sometimes it needs a little help. So everyone, this is how it actually looks now. When I didn't put enough silicone in it, I don't think. So what we're gonna do is I'll make another one and make another video. But I just wanted to show you basically how easy this is. I mean, if you want to be an artist and love to paint and stuff like this, this is an ideal thing for you. Or something great to do with your bunch of girlfriends together. You can do that too. Get a small canvas and do it all together. Like I said, what you need is paint, Floetrol or glue, distilled water, and silicone. You can use alcohol too instead of silicone. It depends on how big you want your cells. One suggestion, make sure it is thicker. From what you just saw what I had, it had, not thicker, sorry. You have to make sure that it's thinner than what you saw what I did here, because as you see, it was very hard to twist, and usually when you're doing that, moving the thing, the canvas, it should move freely, everything. And then when you use the heat gun, it should make the cells get bigger, but it didn't. Or maybe I took too long. I think I should have done it right away. But I think it looks pretty good. There's no bubbles that I noticed in it, which is good. It's just some lumps because I think I got too close with the heating gun to it, which is also not a good idea. Like I said, you could say 2 to 3 tablespoons of paint if you're making something small, and 1 tablespoon of the Floetrol or glue, and maybe 1 tablespoon of water. You have to play with it until you can actually, when you try to tip the cup and it pours very freely, then you know that's perfect. Just make sure it's not too watery, like actual water. It has to be more like a, I can't say syrup because syrup sometimes is thicker too. Oh, what can I say what it's like? Melted vanilla sauce, if you ever seen vanilla sauce and stuff like that. It has to be very easy. When you tip it, it should come out very easily out of the cup, and there should not be any clumps. That's why I suggest make sure you mix the paint first with the Floetrol or with the glue very well, and then add some water. Try, if you have to just figure out how much you need. Like I said, I need a little bit more because of the fact this is my first time, and I just said, what the hell, do it and try it. And I think it looks pretty awesome. I mean, I put too much green, I think, in it. It should have been one more color. So next time I'm just going to try to mix more than 4 colors. I'm going to have maybe 6 colors next time and see how that goes. But this is the end work. It's lots of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you have any questions or comments, please write it below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions, and I would love to see comments. And please subscribe, and see you next time.